Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, the strong style nerd, strong style cinephile, and Stargirl is coming to us in the Crisis. And some spoilery episode descriptions for the first 3 parts of the Crisis. Let's geek about those things for a scant few minutes. First up, a surprise to myself and many other folks in the past couple days when it was reported that Stargirl will indeed make her debut during the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now CW executive types have said there are still some other cameos to come that have not been leaked or officially revealed, so it'll be interesting to see who else shows up. Now, I'm sure they'll just be one-off 2-second shots before we see them get dusted, but it'll still be cool nonetheless to see who they get. Still no word of a Jessica DeGao Huntress, but I still hold out hope nonetheless. Now, as for Stargirl, the show is supposed to drop on DC Universe streaming service in 2020. Stars Breck Bassinger as Courtney Whitmore, Stargirl Joel McHale as Sylvester Pemberton, Starman, Brian Staff as Ted Grant Wildcat, Lou Ferrigno Jr. as Rex Tyler Hourman, and Meg DeLacy as Cindy Berman, with Angelica Washington, Yvette Monreal, and Christopher James Baker. Villains we'll see will include Neil Hopkins as Lawrence Kroc, aka Sportsmaster, Nelson Lee as Dragon King, and Joy Osmansky as Paula Brooks, also known as Tigers. I'm especially geeked for the live-action Sportsmasters, as I love that character. Now, the first episode of Stargirl will be shown on the CW as well before making its formal launch on the DC streaming service. Now, Stargirl as a character is not somebody I'm super familiar with. I've seen her appearances on some animated stuff, and of course I watched the Smallville episode where they had the JSA come in. That sucked. Saw briefly, of course, in Legends of Tomorrow when they go back to in time and encounter the JSA. Always thought she was an interesting character visually. Thought about making a custom figure of her a time or two. I haven't really gotten well vested into the character and who she is as a character, so I'm looking forward to her series to flesh her out for me. Much like with Batwoman, I've read some comics, and I'm not going off of a comic book to TV show comparison like so many other people. I'm just hoping for a good show and just kind of going from there. As for the Crisis, according to the episode descriptions, in part 1 on Supergirl, the Monitor will send Harbinger to gather the world's greatest heroes: Supergirl, Flash, Green Arrow, Batwoman, White Canary, the Atom, and Superman, in preparation for the impending crisis. With their worlds in imminent danger, the superheroes suit up for battle while John and Alex recruit Lena to help them find a way to save the people of Earth 38. Of course, I have not followed Supergirl, so I am not super knowledgeable of what's going on with Lena. And from what I've seen from little glimpses of episodes that I've caught, and from descriptions, and just from seeing comments on message boards, I'm assuming she's kind of being more of a Luthor and more evil and stuff. She feels betrayed because Kara didn't tell her that she was Supergirl and that sort of thing. So I imagine it'll be some heart-to-heart stuff going on in those scenes when they plead to her to, look past whatever anger and mistrust that they have to, do what they can to save Earth 38. And remains to be seen if that indeed happens. On part 2 on Batwoman, the group uses Ray's invention to track new recruits to help them save the universe. The Monitor sends Iris, Clark, and Lois in search of a mysterious Kryptonian, while Kate and Kara head to find Bruce Wayne. In addition, Mia challenges Sarah for whatever reason. Roy discovers a hidden talent, and Lex Luthor returns. I'll be curious to see the ratings for this episode just because it has Kevin Conroy, who's of course the voice of Batman for so many of us, Tom Welling and Erica Durance of Smallville fame. So I'll be curious to see how many people tune back in for that, as we see them using something that Ray comes up with, I guess, to help traverse the multiverse or send out recruitment sort of messages to people. And we'll see who responds. And of course, the Monitor sending Iris and the Supergirl, Lois and Clark, in search of a mysterious Kryptonian. Some people on some various boards are speculating that that will be the Kingdom Come version of Superman. So, and then some people are saying that that's not Kingdom Come, that it's just older Richard Donner Superman. Again, remains to be seen. Most of us I think they've pretty much said that it's the Kingdom Come version, so I don't know where that guy gets his ideas, but of course, opinions, we all have them, and that was that guy's. So I don't believe it, but remains to be seen. On part 3, which takes place on The Flash, Pariah enlists Black Lightning to help them stop the Anti-Monitor after Flash 90, which is John Wesley's ship as the Flash, shares what he learned from his battle on Elseworlds. And with the help of Black Lightning, Barry, Cisco, and Killer Frost come up with a plan that could save them all. Meanwhile, Iris has a heart-to-heart with Ryan Choi, while Oliver and Diggle return to an old, familiar stomping ground. And as I said, this episode kind of surprised me in the fact that we are getting Black Lightning. We're getting Chris Williams to help stop the Anti-Monitor. We've got no mention of the Monitor in the Crisis comic book. The Monitor was taken out a bit early, so maybe same thing happens here and he gets killed in Batwoman, or the end of Batwoman, or maybe at the beginning of The Flash. We'll see him bite the big one in his battle against the Anti-Monitor. And we'll have to see whatever this MacGuffin is that, whatever this plan and likely probable MacGuffin that they'll have to get or to build or to protect to stop the Anti-Monitor and save them all. And Iris having a heart-to-heart with Ryan Choi. Maybe they bring Ray in so early because they're going to take him out early. I mean, crossovers have taken out main characters before. We saw it on Crisis on Earth X with Professor Stein. So will they use this crisis to take Ray out early, since we know he's leaving the show? And then insert Ryan Choi, who will be charged with picking up the slack for Ray as the Atom. And of course, he'll feel that he's not worthy, not up to the challenge. Iris will give him some sort of heart-to-heart where she'll like mention something that Barry went through along his journey to become the Flash, blah, 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 and then he'll suit up and that'll be that. But as I said, I'm just looking forward to this with the potential for fun and excitement and to reshape, redefine, repopulate, reformulate the Arrowverse and just give it a shot in the arm, get away from the stale formulaic approach that it's taken the last several seasons. I mean, this could be something big, something new, something cool. Will they live up to that potential? Will they take advantage of that opportunity? Will the writers, the showrunners and stuff like that for the show? Will the network? Remains to be seen. We'll see how it goes. We're only a couple weeks away from Crisis and Smallville folks popping up, and it's just crossovers, man. They just like, what else can you say about them? They're just cool. It's gonna be fun to see it play out. Anyway, those are some of my very scattered on this morning thoughts about it. Let me know what you guys out there think. Let me know in the comments below. Follow me, social media, talk to me there, talk to me here. Let's talk about Crisis, let's talk about Titans. It's that much closer to Nightwing on screen. We've seen the costume, that much closer to seeing him on screen. Meantime, let us geek.